You want them to get their attention, right? You know, they are human beings. So sometimes they will really be chatting, right? But how are you going to call their attention? There is a procedure to that. Now, I am willing to give you my own classroom procedure. Who is interested? Yeah, every detail. What is the procedure when a student wants to go to restroom? Very detailed. And what if the student needs another pencil, whatever. So all the procedure that they are not supposed to be walking around, so there's no disruption of class. So I am willing to share that with you also. So to link my talk about engaging and empowering the qualities of an effective teacher, I would like to share with you that before I went to the United States, I was a lecturer. I was not a teacher. I was a lecturer. I don't care how many students pass. You know, Department of Chemistry, especially Adamson University, is noted for chemistry, right? Yeah, the course of chemistry. So when I was invited by the late Mr. Recaredo Santos, he told me, we need chemistry teacher, please consider us. So I was working as senior research assistant at University of the Philippines, doing a very nice research about extraction, isolation, and purification of insecticidal principles from plants. I was so interested with that, but he's like my godfather. He requested me, please become a member of our faculty of the Department of Chemistry. So I immediately accepted it, but that was a day before the first day of class. I have no idea how to teach, so he just told me that you should be firm. You tell them how to pass, and then I remember he said you will be given 6 major exams. If you pass 75%, no less than, then you fail. So that is why sometimes only 5 students pass and the rest fail. It was normal that time that they took chemistry for 2 to 3 times. It's normal. So that was my 29 years. That was my job. And so when I came to the United States, I realized I was not a teacher. I was not prepared. I cannot do that there. If I do that there, I will be terminated immediately, right? Oh my goodness. And so it was a struggle first year. So what happened? I attended a lot of professional development and workshop. And incidentally, I was very blessed that I was chosen to represent our school district as a participant in training the trainer for classroom management procedure, strategies in learning, how to strengthen the retention of learning in the brain, and all of those things. And I was so excited. That was 2009. I arrived United States 2008. 2009 was a struggle. But when I applied that 2009, my goodness, it was a relief. It was a relief. So it has something to do with classroom management, and I hope you will apply it and you will realize it. Okay, so to tell you the story, so 1979, I was hard, not knowing any education. You're very lucky. According to the dean, you're very good in the 18 units requirement, right? So same thing with you. I also took up the 18 units as in preparation for my licensure, not here in the Philippines, but in the United States. Because that time, if I was a licensed chemist, I am a licensed chemist, and that is already equivalent to license to teach. So I did not take the LET. But in the United States, it is a requirement that you should have that 18 units plus the practicum, and you can apply. I am not telling this to you so you will get convinced. Please don't get me wrong. The team is already looking at me. No, when we were discussing, he was telling me, oh my God, I hope nobody will leave the country. That is why, oh my God, I should be very careful. Yeah. So, Philippines because I left the Philippines because you know what? My personality is I hate routine. It was really a routine. And it was so boring. But when I entered the classroom, I'm sorry. When I entered the classroom, I would start my lecture. So, my 2 degrees, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, 5-year curriculum, Master of Science in Chemistry. It's already in my mind. So when I took up my certification in chemistry in the United States, it was a half-day exam, and we were in a big hall. You know those Americans, they will say, F, you know F, right? F, how can I answer? And you know what? I realized, wow, our curriculum, my goodness, is highly competitive. Because, yes. Because you know, when I took up the test, it took me only 1 hour. I was embarrassed to turn in my paper. Because they were very expressive, FFF. How can I answer this? And I was, because of course, students. Yeah, the Filipino students. Oh, I wish I can go back to them and ask for an apology because I was not a teacher then. I was a lecturer. I treated them like a human being. Non-verbally, I was telling them, okay, open your brain. And I will now lecture on stoichiometry. Yeah, and it was really, it gives me goosebumps every time I recall. Oh my God, I had an experience where there were 5 students from Negros who cross-enrolled in the University of the Philippines just to enroll chemistry in organic chemistry because they're taking up BS nursing. And they went home, 5 of them, with a grade of F. Yes, so when I learned how to become a teacher, I was really, very sad. How I wish I can go back to those times and apply. That is why when Julie told me, Mom, can you share? Yes, because I am at the back of my mind is the situation is still the same when I was a student, when I was in my basic ed, or even when I was in high school. I hate those experiences. You want me to share with you? Yeah. In chemistry, my teacher would tell us, open your book, okay, and write the following. Oh my goodness, my hand is already, writing down, blah, blah, blah. And she would be telling us, memorize them. And so I woke up just to memorize, because the following day, she would tell us to recite. And then to solve problems, only when I finished my degree, only to find out the teacher didn't know also chemistry. Yeah, just like what the dean said, chemistry is very hard, right? So only few major in chemistry. So that time, I think the major of that teacher is music. And because of lack of teachers, the principal told her, it's chemistry. So we were victims of that. And because I studied chemistry, so I can express a concept in science based on everyday life situation. So for example, stoichiometry. Stoichiometry class is, stoichiometry, the word it seems to be very difficult, right? But it is not difficult. It is like preparing pancake. You know pancake? You know how many eggs are needed? 5 eggs, right? And how many cups of flour? 2 cups, right? And how many, what else is needed? So, for example, right, when you combine them, it will produce 5 pancakes. Now if you want to prepare 10 pancakes, how many eggs do you need? That's how I teach in the United States. Right, they could not accept that, right? They were so curious. Okay, that's when I continued my narration. my dad said, no, we will not go to the principal. You deserve that because teachers must be respected. You disrespected her. You made her a laughing stock. You deserve that. You have to apologize to her. What? We will not go to the principal. No. You have to apologize and prove to her that you are not an empty cat. So that time I was only an average student. So since then, I woke up every 4 a.m. in the morning and studied. This is the way I narrated my story to my students. So I studied, I changed my study habits. I studied everything to prove to her that I am not an empty can. So since then, every time I raised my hand, she never called me. She never called me. She was so upset. But I prayed, Lord, please appease her mind, appease her heart. And then one time I was so happy she finally called me. And that's made me very happy. However, the study habits remain the same. And that is why every time I go home, I told my students, I always visited that teacher. I gave her a big hug and whispered to her, ma'am, thank you very much. Because of you, I am a very effective teacher. I am certified anywhere in the United States to teach chemistry because of that study habits that changed my mindset. So incidentally, I am always telling my students, chemistry is not difficult class. It's just a change of mindset. It's just a change. Because you have been hearing, right? Right? See? You know very well chemistry. Oh no, right? It's difficult, right? It's just a mindset. Believe me, it's just a mindset. Change it immediately. And the brain works. The brain will reorient. Oh yeah, it's not difficult. It's not difficult. So my message to my student is, since then, I had this study habits changed. And so I express my gratitude to that teacher. So this teacher is very, very influential on who I am today. And you know what happened? My students raised their hand. Oh my God, what's the question? Ma'am, so many raised their hands. Ma'am, can we write a letter to your teacher? And you give it to her. Okay, what is the name? Miss Mendres. They wrote down, they took out. Actually, I brought it, but I forgot to bring it. I will take picture and do the certificate. You know, when I read, I almost cried. One letter is, I was about to end my life, but after listening to the story, Miss Mendres, I was about to end my life, but after listening to the story of Mrs. Leonida about the empty can, I changed my mind. Thank you very much. Because of you, I have a great teacher. Wow, I have a great teacher. If not for you, I will not be able to meet Miss Leonida. Because of you, she is certified in chemistry, which is a requirement in the United States. And you know what? There was no hatred in the facial expression in my student. They were even really-eyed and they expressed their emotion. And when I read that, even the lowest comprehension level changed her mindset. From now on, I have no intention of finishing my high school. Now I will finish it. Can you imagine the power of the teacher? Yes, and that is why it inspires me. And I believe, wow, this is a powerful profession, right? Correct? My God, every year I am dealing with 190 students. And do you know that every end of the school year, I let them write something, and they always write, thank you for touching my life. Because of you, I am now interested in taking up pharmacy, in taking up chemistry, in taking up math, difficult subjects, because I told them, change your mindset. You can do it, because we have the same brain composition. Believe me, everything is biochemistry. We have the brain composition. Correct? It's not, there's no she is intelligent, I am that. No, change your mindset. There is no discrimination. You just believe in yourself. Change your mindset. So it is written already on my board, change your mindset, especially in the United States. They have to really embrace that idea. I will change my mindset. Can you imagine I'm dealing with students from broken families? They live in the streets. The schools provided them clothing and everything. And then school materials. Oh my goodness. I am telling this to you because the power of, that's why when Julie told me, Mom, of course because I want to share my experiences. And this one is very nice. This was given to us during the appreciation for chemistry teachers. It says, 100 years from now, it will not matter what my bank account was, the type of house I lived in, or the kind of car I drove. But the world may be different because I was important in the life of a child. And it is happening in me. It gives me goosebumps. All my students will be telling me, thank you for giving an impact on my life. Okay? And I am really, really very thankful that I am a teacher. I'm a teacher. Be proud that you are a teacher. Because I have been dreaming on how to serve God. I am not a nun. I want to serve. But this is already serving, right? Doing the earthly requirement and at the same time doing spiritual work, right? This is really a very good profession wherein you already have audience, right? You already have audience, and because of my quotation in life that I have to do whatever good things, I will not differ from doing it, I will not neglect from doing it, because I will only meet this student once. Okay? Although we belong to the same school, we never see each other. Sometimes they visited me. And you know what? This one is also good. The influence of a good teacher can never be erased. Yeah, what I am right now is because of teachers. During my college days, my father got disabled. I was crying in the corner of the classroom at Anderson University. And I had this powerful teacher that I owe also a lot from her. She asked me, why are you crying? Oh, because my dad became disabled. Therefore, I do not know whether I can pursue my studies. Oh, you just pray. Pray to God. And she prayed with me. Pray. And you know what? Changed my life. I prayed. And you know what? Something happened. I thought I will no longer be enrolled. And that was already close to enrollment. Something happened, but I could not discuss it with you anymore. So in St. Scholastica class, I encountered a student who was also crying. And then I approached her, why are you crying? Mom, that was first period, 7 to 8. Mom, I received a message. My mom died. How I wish when I left this morning, I should hug her. But I was in a hurry not to be late. I left. So she was really crying. And I told her, I cannot say anything, right? All of us were crying. And then after that, there was a lot of absences, a lot of tardiness, until she was declared officially, what do you call that, out. But I requested the superior that can consider her because I made a follow-up and she told me, can I meet you? And then I told her, hey, you cannot change or you cannot solve the problem right now. But if you will continue with your studies, then your mom will be very happy. And we sat together, no, but how can I miss a lot. I will give you makeup work. I will give you extra work because she's really very intelligent. And so, you know what? She was able to accomplish all those makeup works, and finally she graduated. And that was I cannot remember. You know what? I think that was 1980s. But you know what?